It's a new year with a new roster, but an old problem for the 49ers is one of their wide receivers is not happy with his current contract. I'm Kyle Krabs with A to Z Sports, and wide receiver Jauan Jennings has joined the ranks of San Francisco 49ers wide receivers to let the team know in the summertime that they are not pleased with their current contract situation. Jennings signed a 2-year contract with the 49ers last year as what would have been a restricted free agent tender year for him in 2024. And he had a career year in the process. He set career highs in targets, receptions, receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, and yards per target. There was injuries up and down the 49ers depth chart on the offensive side of the football that helped allow Jauan Jennings to graduate from being a promising counterpunch to one of the marquee players in the offense in 2024. But the 49ers offense as a whole had a down year, and the 49ers stumbled through what was a very disappointing season in 2024. The end result for the team was this past offseason in 2025. They said goodbye to a lot of the old guard. They went with the youth movement. They chose not to pay players that were set to enter into free agency while locking in a handful of cornerstone players to serve as the identifying pieces and cornerstones of the roster. Is Jennings one of those players moving forward for San Francisco? That's the question that this team has to ask themselves, because there's a lot of new with San Francisco in 2025. Is the way that they handle disgruntled contract situations also new? It's going to be fascinating to watch because Jennings does have the potential, with Deebo Samuel gone in 2025. He was traded to Washington to be a bigger piece of the offense year over year. But he's 28 years old, coming off of a contract year, and probably recognizes that some of the salaries for wide receivers elsewhere across the NFL are grossly outperforming the cash that he's scheduled to receive this year upcoming, including Dyami Brown with the Jacksonville Jaguars, who's making 33% more than Jauan Jennings, despite the fact that Jennings had more receiving yards in 2024 than Brown has in his 4 years of NFL play combined. From that perspective, Jennings is right to want the new deal, and whether or not the 49ers give it to him or not could set the stage for a summer trade or potentially set the stage for another 49ers concession in the way of giving a contract extension before a player's contract is ultimately up. Buckle up, death, taxes, 49ers players looking for contract extensions. These are the certainties in life, and they have once again reared their head in the summer of 2025, no matter how hard San Francisco has tried to change their stripes.